Welcome back, mission controllers, to another episode of Buzz Aldrin Space Program Manager. So as we last left last time, we finally started to make some success with Project Gemini. We started research on Project Apollo, and we're also working on a Viking lander to head to Mars. How are we doing? We have a couple of astronauts that are free. Let's go ahead and leadership them up some. It seems to be good success. How is the progress on Viking? Rocket's good. The orbiter's good. The lander's not good yet. Okay, that's all right. It's gonna be a while, so let's go ahead and train up some. Really got to wonder how much the mission controllers do this kind of training like constantly, but I guess it makes sense. If you're not going to be in a mission, then you should be training for one, so that way you know what to better do. Okay, we can do an EVA. We can do some exciting missions once we get just a little bit further. They did the Zond mission. Interesting. I think they actually did do a mission where they flew something around the moon, a biological payload of some kind of animal or something. I have a lot of astronauts available. Huh. Well, I'm gonna wait one season and let's go ahead and do a launch. So let's check our. We got someone who's finished with training. EVA suits are looking pretty decent. The one thing that we really need is. Well, let's see. Can we start doing a little bit of work on this? No. He's a space probe guy. Expert space probe guy. So we're gonna look at Viking 1. Let's kick off the worst person from the team. Put this guy. We'll have this guy train up on. I don't really want to do EVA suits, they're not that useful. We'll have him train up on. Just do one training round on crewed spacecraft. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic there. But that'll be plus 25%, so that'll be his new strong point if we do that. We'll have one person with a little bit more experience at EVA. That sounds good. Getting close to trying to launch Viking. $15 controllers. Excellent. That means we can do another one of these. We've done the orbital flight. Should we try the spacewalk? kind of want to launch the Saturn 1B, but no, we won't do that yet. Top-notch crew. Reasonably good astronauts. Awesome. Okay. So who do we have that's free? Huge space probe knowledge, so we'll go ahead and steal another guy from the Viking program. This guy has some good experience with human-rated rockets too. Huh. Well, let's take a look at our human-rated rocket. Still using that. Nope, we'll have him train on, I guess, space probe. That's his skill. We'll just slowly start rotating guys through until they get more experience with these things. Okay, we still have a few. Increase the spacecraft systems. Propulsion, I guess. It's good to have a few generalists because there are a few positions that you just have to be a little bit of an expert in everything. So we'll go with spacecraft systems. I don't know, guys. Let's see if the Gemini curse strikes again. Piloting, we'll do one course. Do fitness. %95 reliability. 95%, guys. Let's try this out.
T-minus 90 seconds and counting. All systems still looking good. As we approach the final seconds of the countdown, the Titan II launch vehicle will ignite 3 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire. Liftoff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hire the Tiger teams. Ascent success. Again. Holy moly. We don't have that much money left. Well, we'll increase the chances a little bit. That way, if there's another issue, then we still have the money for one more Tiger team. Man, I don't get this. We have like almost 99% reliability, but we still are having some massive failures. Ooh, EVA. Hey, we're outside of the spacecraft. Yay. Believe that's a human first.
Roger, flight, we're go. He's got
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. That 77% is just too much of a chance. The EVA was always the riskiest part of the whole thing anyways. So there were all kinds of interesting EVA issues early on that they needed help. The first US EVA, I think the only way the guy managed to make it back into the spacecraft was to deflate his spacesuit. I can't even imagine how nerve-wracking that must have been. But he made it and everyone survived. Oh, thank goodness. Yay, we had an EVA. Kind of surprised the EVA suit didn't improve its reliability. But both parts are even more reliable now, so that's good. We have 4 more people that are available now. Probably the EVA suit. We have the crew. I think we're going to do another launch. What are these? Space probes. Let's go ahead and schedule the launch first thing. Then spacewalk. Do we want to do rendezvous or do we want to do the docking test? Let's go ahead and do this. We don't have enough because we spent all of our money in Tiger teams. Ah, pity. Pity. We also don't have enough in case we need any. So it's going to be 2 seasons before we can afford that. How is this program looking? Still not ready. Okay. So here's what we is gonna do. We'll do one bit of training for everybody. So I think these are all the different missions that were considered. Most of which we used, but not all of them. Gemini missions was a series of quick tests to basically get our feet wet, do all of the kind of tests that we needed to do to go to the moon, but didn't actually require going to the moon. So it did some docking tests, and it did the EVA and long duration. All of that kind of test. In theory, what we're doing with the ISS to prepare to go to Mars, although Gemini was a lot easier. Going to the moon's a lot easier than going to Mars. Sorry for the absolutely, riveting entertainment right now. Training is such an important part of this game, but it does get to be a little bit tedious. Okay, good. Now, let's see here. Oh yeah, it's the EVA suit guys that I figured. We're gonna have to start working on the LEM soon, but not too soon. So we could start doing some Apollo testing. Is there any rocket programs that we can cancel? Not really. We're just kind of stuck. So that's good. A lot of people have done with their training. I think probably that's another space probe expert. Yeah, but they're still not good enough. One guy that's available, he's working towards space probes, but he's not quite good enough yet. Okay, astronauts. Don't think I'm gonna do a launch next season. Maybe if I can train my astronauts a little bit better, then they won't have the kinds of issues that they've been having. You know, the slight explodey kind. Okay. Well, I don't have funds. What do I want to do? Oh, this is what I did. 3 more seasons. We can do 1 more good mission and dramatically increase our funds. I feel like the Soviets are getting a little bit ahead of us. Oh, we might lose the space race yet. We're acting far more like the Soviet space program, having lots of issues. Yeah, this is good. And then he is enough of an expert on crude that I'm gonna stick him here. So we're gonna start working on our lunar expedition module. We have 5 mission controllers that are available, and I believe that happens to be the number. What? I didn't do a Mars orbiter? Really? I swore I did. Whatever. We'll just launch this mission. It'll be fine. It's on its way to Mars, and the reliability's going up of everything, so that's good. This is excellent. Okay, we don't have the funds. We don't have the funds to do the 2 launch. But what do we have that we can do that involves a single launch? Do this. Still costs too much. Oh well, it's worth a shot. The next time though we will do that, so I'm gonna leave all of our flight controllers out of training. We'll do some auto assigning to get our absolute top guys. Oh no! We failed. Oh, pity. That was not the time for a mission failure. Oh well, it was just an unmanned mission this time, so our budget's going way up though. That's very nice. So we can definitely do a Gemini mission. Let's do the docking test. And we'll have the rest of the astronauts training. I'll put them all in training, but I might pull some of them out. This is definitely the B squad, though, unfortunately. Okay, that's good. I still have mission controllers available. Do I want to risk it? Sure, why not? Okay, we have one guy left. She's a decent EVA suit. We'll have her train on crewed? Yeah, sure. Why not? And then we got the 2 mission controllers that weren't good enough. and we can have them train on stuff. I don't have any money, so I'm just going to skip to the outcome. Oh, success! The Gemini curse is over. Yes! Thank goodness. And we're also making progress there. This is exciting. Now the president is pleased, and he has reason to be. Okay, we only have 2 astronauts, so but we have a full mission control. Let's go ahead and do an Apollo capsule test. Good, good, good. So we have 4 people. They're probably from the Gemini program. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, you can do crude. You're pretty good with crude too. And you're pretty decent with crude too. And the other guy, will have him train up. And he can work on the next mission. You know what? They're good enough. We're gonna do another Gemini mission next, I think. Again! Well, that's a bummer. That is an absolute bummer. They did the lunar sample return. Uh-oh. That means they're really beating us. Well, we're gonna have to take a risk. We're gonna go ahead and do an uncrewed orbital test flight. You know what? Just for funsies, we're gonna go after Mars again. I think we're done with the Gemini program, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it, which means that I can also cancel the Titan rocket. But that means that we need to open the Saturn V should be the most powerful rocket here. Yeah. Don't have the funds. That's okay. We have a whole bunch of people with nothing to do. Huh. Well, we'll have some people work on 90%. Yeah. No, we're going to find a spot for you at 90%. There's got to be at least one unmanned. Yep, you'll take your spot. How about you? Yeah. There we go. That should really help with this Viking orbiter issue that they're going on. We're putting our best people on there. Get her done. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna do human-rated rocket training. I'll do a space probe training for you. You're obviously a human-rated rocket expert. This is this person. We'll do space probe and space probe. Then our astronauts, I'm gonna put one of them that I don't think will make it. This guy. He's not quite ready. Of course, we're gonna do Apollo, so we need 3 astronauts, but yeah. Meh. The number of things we're researching is going way down. Success! Okay, we now have a man-rated rocket. Oh, this is good news. Okay, we have the funds. Let's actually, we're gonna finally open the Saturn V. Now you can actually do a number of different lunar missions, and usually the AI chooses some of the easier ways. They're all at super high reliability. I don't know. Let's just start a new research effort. Let's go to Venus, I guess. These are not good experts. They're rocket experts, but we don't need rocket experts. So we're just going to put 2 people there. Our basic rockets, we've got the best rocket that we could possibly use. So we'll go ahead and train the remaining people on space probes, I guess. Oh, he's a good crude. Let's put him on the LEM project. We're gonna take you off. Yeah. You're a human-rated rocket guy. Well, we've got the program for you. You can be our first guy on the Saturn V. How do you feel about that? It's all up to you, buddy. Okay, let's do a crewed suborbital test. Wow, this requires a big rocket. Whoops. Forgot to... We've already done the uncrewed. So we want to do this one. We don't have enough funds. Yeah. Pity. Well. Really top-notch guys. We failed again. We just can't seem to orbit the red planet. Tell you what we're gonna do. I swore we had this program. Yeah, we have the funds. Gonna go back to basics. But we are going to launch Apollo in a suborbital test. Top-notch crew. Awesome. Feeling good about this. I have the funds. I could... You know what? Why not? No. We're not taking a guy with 26. Unscheduled mission. That is not acceptable. So we'll start training these guys up. And we'll train these guys up as well. We'll monitor this one. we'll be prepared to have a few Tiger teams.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire.
Liftoff! And we're going! Yay! Space! So far, so good. Tiger team would be absolutely useless in this case. We'll take one. Good. Glad we didn't use any more money.
Everything is green there.
I wonder if you could even do a suborbital test. Such a short period of time to disconnect everything. Yeah, I suppose you could do it, but it wouldn't be particularly useful to do a man test, especially. Descent. Okay, this is... I am very pleased with this result. So next step is we're going to orbit with this spacecraft. We're going to go ahead and we'll do that next time though. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you guys have. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care.